The snow created dangerous driving conditions in the Sierra today, and it's even blamed for a couple of accidents.
CBS 13 meteorologist Lisa Meadows continues our team coverage from Kingville with more on the conditions tonight. Lisa?
Tony and Christina, we're out here at Caltrans. We've been watching crews move in and out all throughout the day, staying on top of this storm, something that there's no doubt they're going to have to continue to do going throughout the weekend. Beautiful shots of our first sticking snowfall in the high country today as our second storm system of the wet season moved in.
It's good. I think we need it. You know, the snow.
High snow fell, but melted as it hit the ground, leading to a couple of slick spots.
In certain spots there's some water standing on the way up, but that's it.
Visibility was the worst of it. Blowing snow reduced drivers' ability to see, and sometimes that can be just as bad as wet roads.
Visibility is always an issue when we head into these storm cycles, and it's one of those things where that's usually what plays a big factor in whether the freeway stays open or not, is the visibility issue as we go over the summit.
The interstate stayed open today, with the only delay being truck chain checks. CHP warns to take it slow no matter how little snow there is.
Make sure you slow down and be real light on the controls of that car. So that means being light on the gas pedal, being light on the brakes, as well as being real easy on the turning movements of that car.
But the good news of this first winter storm, it means getting closer to the start of ski season.
From this storm, we expect to have about 10 inches here at this level before 6 a.m. tomorrow, and another 10 inches in the next 24 hours after that. So after a 20-inch blanket, we know that we're going to have a great product to offer.
And you won't have to wait very long.
We are happy to announce that Boreal Mountain, California will be open for the 2017-18 season on Wednesday, November 8th.
There you go, ski fans. Now here's the thing. With this storm system, we may not get quite as much snow as what we had first thought, because look at the temperature. The cold air hasn't necessarily arrived, at least here in Kingville. 35.8 degrees on the CBS 13 mobile weather lab, so 36 degrees, of course, above freezing. And yes, we are seeing rain here. The colder air should move in as we head into tomorrow morning, so we are still anticipating some of those potential travel delays.
All right, Lisa, be careful driving back down. Thanks for that.
So rain feels pretty precious right now.
The winter storm is bringing light rain to the foothills and to some places hit hard by the October wildfires. There are concerns about mudslides in the areas already scorched by the flames.
CBS 13 Steve Large continues our team coverage live in Auburn with the scene there tonight. Steve?
And as Dave pointed out, there are some significant rain totals here in the foothills today. Not that intense kind of rain that would trigger a mudslide or potential flooding, but definitely enough rain to have some people open their umbrellas. The sights and sounds of Nevada City's bustling Broad Street in this wet weather. As night fell, so did the rain. People came out prepared for this first storm of the season. Marsha Blair just moved here from Napa Valley, where she watched wildfire destroy her community.
So rain feels pretty precious right now, I have to say that. So I don't like it as much. I'd love to see the clear blue skies are beautiful, but let's be realistic, we do need the water.
This light rain also arrived in Grass Valley, coating ash and debris from the wildfires here. The McCourtney Fire came within 200 yards of Cheryl and Ed Fisk's home. This first rain since that wildfire is a welcome one.
Yes, absolutely.
Warnings of possible flooding and mudslides in burn scar areas are not leading them to take any precautions.
The rain that's coming is soaking rain, so that's a lot better than a downpour with runoff.
At Lefty's restaurant in Nevada City, rain did not keep hungry patrons away. This is the restaurant that flooded 3 times last winter, forcing it to close.
People ask about it every night they come in. They ask about where did it flood, how deep was it.
No problems from this rainfall, just a small dose of what's still to come. And live here in Auburn, with the help of our headlights, you can see there's just a little bit of rain coming down here at this hour. So this first day of this storm system now done. Make way for some more this coming weekend.